Know that most good men do not leave because of one massive betrayal. They leave because of repeated patterns that slowly destroy respect, peace, and emotional connection. Most relationships do not collapse overnight. They erode quietly, one toxic habit at a time. And the tragedy is this: many women never realize what they are doing until the good man is emotionally gone. Because good men often stay longer than they should. They tolerate, they rationalize, they try to fix things. But eventually, even the calmest man reaches a limit. So today, here are 20 toxic behaviors that slowly push good men away, and why emotionally intelligent women avoid them. 1. Constant disrespect. A good man can survive stress, he can survive hardship, but constant disrespect destroys attraction faster than almost anything else. Mocking him publicly, talking down to him, belittling his ideas. Respect is emotional oxygen to masculine energy. Without it, connection dies. 2. Playing emotional games. Healthy men do not want confusion. They want peace. Hot and cold behavior, manipulation, jealousy tactics, and mind games create emotional exhaustion. A mature man eventually stops chasing chaos, not because he lacks feelings, but because he values stability. 3. Never taking accountability. Nothing destroys trust faster than someone who can never admit fault, blaming, deflecting, playing victim constantly. A relationship cannot grow if only one person reflects and improves. Maturity begins with accountability. 4. Weaponizing silence. Silence can be peaceful, or it can become punishment. Ignoring messages intentionally, giving silent treatment, withholding communication to gain control. This creates anxiety instead of connection. A good man wants communication, not emotional warfare. 5. Constant comparison. Comparing him to your ex, other men, social media lifestyles slowly destroys confidence and emotional safety. A man who feels constantly measured stops feeling valued, and eventually, he emotionally disconnects. 6. Seeking constant validation. Attention addiction is one of the biggest modern relationship killers. When a woman constantly needs compliments, reassurance, outside attention, social media approval, it becomes emotionally draining. Confidence is attractive. Dependency is exhausting. 7. Public humiliation jokes at his expense, embarrassing him publicly, making him feel small around others. A good man never forgets humiliation, especially from the woman he protects and trusts. Respect in private matters. Respect in public matters even more. 8. Creating drama out of peace. Some people become addicted to emotional chaos. If things are calm, they create conflict. Arguments from nothing. Testing reactions constantly, turning small issues into emotional storms. Eventually, the good man stops feeling relaxed around her, and peace becomes more attractive than love. 9. Punishing vulnerability. A man opens up emotionally, and later his weakness is used against him. That changes everything. A good man who feels emotionally unsafe becomes guarded forever. Trust once broken this way is difficult to rebuild. 10. Lack of appreciation. Many good men quietly carry pressure, financial stress, responsibility, emotional burden. When those efforts go unnoticed long enough, resentment grows. Appreciation is not weakness, it is emotional fuel. 11. Trying to control everything. Controlling behavior destroys polarity. Monitoring constantly, micromanaging, demanding control over every decision. A relationship should feel like partnership, not supervision. Strong men value freedom deeply. 12. Emotional manipulation. Crying to avoid accountability, using guilt as control, threatening to leave constantly. These tactics may work temporarily, but they slowly destroy emotional trust. Real connection cannot survive manipulation. 13. Making him earn basic respect. Love should not feel like a performance review. Some women make men constantly prove themselves while giving little in return. A good man will work hard for love, but he will not beg for basic decency forever. 14. Prioritizing attention over loyalty. Flirting for validation. Keeping backup options. Entertaining inappropriate attention online. Even subtle disloyalty damages emotional security. A mature man notices consistency, not just words. 15. Never bringing peace. Masculine energy already faces enough pressure from the world. A healthy relationship becomes refuge. But if the relationship itself becomes the main source of stress, the man eventually withdraws emotionally. Peace is one of the most attractive qualities a person can bring. 16. Refusing to grow. Nobody is perfect, but refusing self-awareness destroys long-term relationships. Growth matters. Emotionally mature people reflect, improve, and evolve. Stagnation creates frustration. 17. Testing love constantly. If you loved me, you would. Constant tests create emotional fatigue. Healthy love does not require endless proof. Security comes from trust, not emotional traps. 18. Taking loyalty for granted. Good men are often patient, reliable, consistent, and sadly, consistency is sometimes undervalued because it becomes expected. People often realize loyalty's value only after losing it. By then, it is too late. 19. Turning everything into competition. Some relationships become power struggles. Who wins arguments? who has more control, who apologizes first. But healthy relationships are not competitions. The best relationships feel like alignment, not combat. 20. Making him feel alone while with you. This may be the worst one of all, because loneliness inside a relationship cuts deeper than loneliness alone. When a man feels unheard, unsupported, emotionally disconnected, he slowly stops investing emotionally. And once emotional detachment begins, the relationship is already fading. Now understand this clearly. No person is perfect. Men have toxic behaviors too. But emotionally intelligent relationships require self-awareness from both sides. The strongest relationships are not built on manipulation, ego, emotional games. They are built on respect, communication, peace, appreciation, emotional safety. Because at the end of the day, most good men are not asking for perfection. They are asking for peace. A woman who brings peace, loyalty, emotional maturity, and respect becomes unforgettable. And a man who feels valued will move mountains for the right woman. But when peace disappears, even love struggles to survive. That is the true